week now, and I just want to say congratulations. You did a great job, and it was really fun meeting up with you on Zoom. Make sure that when you watch this video, you do it before you start your work so that you know what to do. Okay, so I'm going to probably be able to go quicker this time because I've already showed you some of these things, and I won't have to explain as much. We're going to start with the book Sarah Plain and Tall. Now we're on chapter 4, and for this one, you're going to be adding to your lap book, and it's going to be the part that is the beginning, middle, and end. Now, I already cut this out. This is on a big piece of paper, and you cut it out in 4 pieces. All right? Now, you're going to put it together so that it goes smallest to largest. And then you're going to just attach it at the top with staples, and if you don't have staples, you can tape or glue it. So it's going to be a little booklet like this. And today, all you're going to do is write on the first page where it says the beginning. So you can think back to something that happened at the beginning of the book. I wonder what happened at the beginning of the book. Remember the family, the little family, didn't have a mom, and Papa was trying to find a mom by writing a letter to the newspaper and meeting somebody? Well, that's the part you're going to tell about in the beginning. That's all you have to write for today. You don't even have to glue it in your lap book yet because we have 2 more days to work on this. Alright, boys and girls, as you can see behind me is our list from GradeLink of our activities that we're going to be doing today. So next on the list is our spelling. And this is the same thing we did last week and we do every week in class. So we're going to be going to a new sort which is sort 26 on page 101. You're going to cut this out, and the sounds for this week are ire, and ire. So you're going to read those words, sort them on the next page here, but don't glue them on yet, and then you're going to write them in your composition book and put the little pieces away in the envelope. All right, let's look at the sounds real quickly that we're going to be looking at. So, in girl. I think we've had this sound before. Notice, when you read this sound, you would normally say but when you have I and R together, it makes a different sound, which is So another sound is ire in fire. And that's just kind of like a regular long I with a silent E on the end. Now the third way we're going to spell it is I-E-R. And sometimes you'll change. What's happening here is the word was cry, C-R-Y. And so what happened was you changed the Y to I and added ER. That's what's happening a lot of the times when you have crier. It's a person who cries is a crier. Get it? Now we're going to do math, and we're working on line plots again. Now remember, I said, if it's an X, it's like a person. Think of yourself standing in an X. That's a person. The numbers along the bottom have to do with the question that's being asked, and it has to be a number for a line plot. So, how many times a week do most people eat dessert? We're going to talk about this in our Zoom, and we're going to do this together. But what's going to happen is when people give their answer, we're going to put an X according to their answer. So if somebody ate dessert 1 time per week, we would put an X over 1. If somebody ate dessert every day, then we would put an X over 7. See how that works? So if you don't make it to our Zoom session, we can post the answers that we have for that first page that we just did. The rest of the pages, they're going to give you the answers already. So they'll already have the graph for you, and you answer the questions according to the graph. Just remember, what do the X's mean? They mean a person. We're going to do something different that we're going to do every day this week. And once you learn how to do it, it's going to be really fun and really easy. So it's going to be listed either under science or social studies, depending on what the books are. There's this really cool thing that they have on Scholastic for the people who are learning at home right now. And if you push the link where it says Scholastic right here, it's going to take you to a website. And it says, Learn at Home. Now, you just slide this bar right here until you get to the week that I've assigned. And for the first day today, it's week 1, day 1. And it's going to be Animal Studies Spiders. So you're going to get to read 2 books, and it also plays along and reads it for you and shows you the words. So it's actually really entertaining. The Diary of a Spider, I don't remember if I already read this one, but it's a really cool book. And then A Spiderling Grows Up is a cool book too. And then also, there's a little video and an activity. So, first I'm going to show you the activity that you're required to do. So this is the activity you're required to do. You click on activity after you've read the books, and it tells you what to do. Now, all these activities are going to be done in the booklet that has the pages that look like this. So there's 5 pages in the booklet, 1 for each day. Now, you might not need this whole page to do the activity, but you just do the activity on 1 page of your little booklet. So for this one, you're going to invent a spider. So you're going to draw a picture of the spider, say what it's called, and use a few words to describe it. On one of your activities, it's going to be an activity about another day. There's going to be bones. And instead of drawing a picture of the bones or writing about it, they're going to have some pictures of an animal, but just their bones, and they're going to have a word that's scrambled up, and you're going to have to unscramble the word. So for that one, all you're going to have to do is write 5 words. So each activity is different, but you just write it on 1 page that looks like this in your little booklet. Now let's go back to the story. This is what the story looks like.
First web. My first molten skin. My favorite book, Charlotte's Web.
You get the idea. So you're going to watch the stories and read along with them, do the activity, and then you can watch the little video. Okay, now the moment you've been waiting for. You want to make the more difficult skinny sculpture out of wire that's covered with aluminum. Now, there's going to be a separate link on the grade link page, and you're going to push that, and I have a tutorial on how to make your skinny sculpture. So that's it for right now, and I'll see you tomorrow.